Okay, I'll call the meeting to order. Tracy, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Waldner.
Here.
Commissioner Shaw.
Here.
Commissioner Wire.
Here.
Commissioner Phil.
Here.
Mayor Benner.
Here. We got the agenda in front of us. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So approved.
Second. Is there any discussion or comments? Not hearing any. Tracy, will you take roll call vote?
Commissioner Wire.
Aye.
Commissioner Phil.
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw.
Aye.
Commissioner Waldner.
Aye.
Mayor Benner.
Aye. We have nothing under appearances acknowledgement. We'll move down to the consent calendar. Do I have a motion to approve the consent calendar?
So moved. Second.
Any further comments or discussion? Not hearing any. Tracy, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Wire.
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw.
Aye.
Commissioner Waldner.
Aye.
Commissioner Phil.
Aye.
Mayor Benner.
Aye. Not seeing anything under unfinished business. We'll move down into new business. Item number 1. Chad, you want to bring us up to speed on authorize the mayor to sign change order number 5, Banner Associate Inc., J&J Earthworks Inc., Water System Improvement Project Phase 1A.
Yes, I can. I don't know if this is working or not, but
I have it turned on.
okay. Thank you, Mayor and members of the Commission. Included in the agenda packet is said change order, 2 pages of the document itself, and then a letter dated December 11th, 2020 from J&J Earthworks, and a memo dated October 14th from Banner Associates also. This change order really does 2 things. It's the third in a series that adjusts some contract time provisions. This is one of the last parts of the provisions included in the contract for 2020, and it relates to seeding, when the seeding was dormant seeding was accomplished. Some of the other parts of the work, particularly the paving, asphalt paving, and then it's kind of a domino effect. That was a bit behind, and then the concrete work was subsequently. The final concrete work was subsequently a bit behind, and then again the last domino would be the dormant seeding, and so that was by this memo it's shifted from original requirement of November 15th to December 10th. That was when they accomplished the dormant seeding on the project. So that's one part of this change order, if you will, and then we added another part which we like to do the time extensions all on a single change order, but since the other one was somewhat of a minor item as well, we just said, well, let's put it on here so we don't have to have another agenda item and so on. And that one is, we came across a couple sump pump lines on the project that the contractor needed to reestablish so that they would function in the spring or at any other time, of course. And the proposal was received from J&J, as noted in what I had mentioned previously. The cost from J&J. Banner is recommending approving it. The work is done, so I'll just tell you that. It's not as if that still remains to be done. Time was pushing us on this, and that's why we had to get it done. We would have certainly liked to have this well in advance of the work, but unfortunately in this case it did not happen. So I would also recommend approval, as Banner has recommended approval, as shown on the document as well. And I'd be also happy to stand by for any questions.
Okay.
So moved. Second.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, I'm sorry, I always forget this. Could we also add contingent upon RD's concurrence? My apologies for
Yep,
that.
of course. No problem here. Shaw?
Second.
Okay. Now, just to make sure everybody's clear on this is phase 1A1.
Correct. This is phase 1A, the current project that we have bid last spring. And when the mayor refers to it as phase 1, that's essentially the 2020 work.
Right.
That's correct, yes, sir.
So we may be seeing sump pumps in the second phase.
We may, however, we've been talking about a better way to deal with them,
Okay.
which will probably be more cost-effective as well. And so when these came up, kind of caught us off guard. We're trying to make a better plan how to deal with future ones.
But I'm leading up to the 1B and the 2. When we go out for bid, which they haven't been bid, we will make sure we have that in the budget. Because this sump pump and Section 2 is not in the bids. 'Cause
Correct.
We didn't know about it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted everybody to realize that. Go ahead.
416 North Chicago, where'd that money come out of to repair the sprinkler line?
That's sump pump. Oh,
The sprinkler line, I believe we talked with the mayor, that we coded. Do you recall, Mayor, when we talked about that the last time? This isn't part of this change order.
okay.
I believe it was a
Can we
RD.
discuss that later?
If it's not part of the change order,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Throw that out.
All right.
Thank you.
Any other comments or discussion? Not hearing any? Tracy, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Shaw,
Aye.
Commissioner Wallner,
Aye.
Commissioner Fell,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Mayor Denner.
Aye. Thank you, Chad. Item number 2, Gary or Commissioner Thill, declare 1 Elgin Street sweeper as surplus property and authorize the sale to the city of Freeman pursuant to SDCL 6-5-1 for $60,000. Have any?
Well, happy to announce that our new sweeper's in. I didn't want to surplus the old one until I saw that in our hands, so showed up last week, and now we're ready to surplus out the old sweeper. And Freeman has expressed interest in it from day one, so talked to Jeff and asked if we could actually just sell it to them, and he was okay with it. So I don't know
Jeff,
if you want to speak.
Did
to
you
that.
have anything?
No, this is completely legal to do
Okay.
this. Sell it to another government, and you don't need to go to bid for that.
Okay.
I would add that, and Gary can correct me if I'm wrong, but we were offered $55,000 on a trade-in. So this is more money than you get on a trade-in.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, they had to, if we put it out for bids, that's what they said they'd give us. So
Okay.
that's where we kind of got that number.
Do I have a motion to declare the 1 Elgin Street sweeper as surplus property and authorize the sale to City of Freeman pursuant to SDCL 651 for $60,000?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. And when are we housing it for a little bit till it's a nicer
Still there
weather?
ready, and
Hot.
they said they'd come and get it whenever
Okay.
we're ready to hand it over.
So they'll be here tomorrow?
Yeah. The way the weather's going, they could use it probably.
Yeah, probably.
Any comments or discussion? Not hearing any? Tracy, will you take roll call?
Commissioner Fell,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Shaw,
Aye.
Commissioner Wallner,
Aye.
Mayor Denner.
Aye. Anything on COVID?
No new cases today. That was kind of nice.
Okay.
In Madison, or Lee County.
Okay. Public comment. I don't think there's any.
You're good.
Okay. Announcement number 1, changing the meeting date January 19th for Martin Luther King Day. We usually meet on the 18th, and we're moving it to the 19th. And the other announcement I have is if you guys remember, we have been talking about doing the bid with the the motels about collecting so much money for each night. And we do need a bid. It's called the bid committee, and we are going to be putting that out on our website tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, on seeing if there's any volunteers that want to sit on this committee.
Do we have a process if there's 20 people that want to do that, or?
Yeah, I guess the way it is written in the ordinance, I pick them, and then you guys concur.
It's in the ordinance that way, and that's the way the state law
Okay.
says it has to be. That the mayor brings names to the commission, and then the commission approves them or disapproves them.
I do know there was a request, and it does seem reasonable that 3 of the 5 people that are going to sit on it is one from each motel. So we don't need 2 more people.
Yeah, I've been immersed with this for quite some
Okay.
time, being on the chamber board.
Okay.
That's one reason I asked the question.
And we do have 2 people that are interested. And after speaking with Eric from the chamber, we felt being as a committee, and this is how the procedure we do for all the other committees, to put it out there. We're going to put it out till the 25th. We're going to decide, and then I'll bring it back to you guys on the February 1st.
I have no problem, I was just
Okay.
curious what the process
No,
was.
I just want.
Just because I've been involved with it
Yep.
since the inception of this, so.
Okay. Any other announcements?
And I'll announce, we have a finance officer hired. They will start effective next Tuesday. We hired Sonia Wilt, so she will begin duties effective January 19th, so.
Okay.
Excellent. Good work on that.
Okay. Do I have any other announcements? Not? Do I have a motion to go into exec session at 5:44?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.